Good morning. Please look around and notice where the exits are located. Emergency personnel are on duty to assist you should the need arise. Please be seated. The candidates for degrees within view of their families and other guests are here assembled to be recognized for having stayed the course of academic rigor in accordance with the procedures and policies of North Carolina Central University. They are the heroes of this hour. Please join me in applauding them. I declare our 109th commencement exercises open. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the Chancellor of North Carolina Central University, Dr. James H. Emmons.
Here now in the presence of the candidates for academic recognition, members of the faculty and administration, members of the Board of Trustees and other officials, alumni, honored guests, and friends. It is a distinct pleasure to be here today as we celebrate this milestone in American higher education, the 109th North Carolina Central University Commencement. We are here to honor the achievements and the promise of the members of the graduating class, spring 2007. I would like to welcome to this commencement ceremony all of you who are gathered here this morning. And now Reverend Page will come forward for the meditation. Reverend Michael Page.
Chancellor Emmons, Provost Jones, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends, and to this esteemed 2007 graduating class of North Carolina Central University, grace and peace I extend to you, reflecting on this glorious day that our Creator has made. Let us now rejoice and be glad in it. As you reflect this morning upon the past few years on the sloping hills and verdant greens, I feel certain that you have been enriched and inspired to endure to the very end. May I still remind you that the best is yet to come. As you make this important transition today, understand that you are embarking upon a road that will lead to wonderful opportunities, challenges, obstacles, as well as successes. With that being said and understood, allow me to share with you a writing entitled A New Beginning that was written by Joanna Fuchs. As you make a new beginning in your life, graduate. Be aware of important things you didn't learn in school. As you pursue your dreams, remember to take time to help and serve others, even if doing so slows you down a little. As you explore and develop your unique talents, remain humble, realizing that your special abilities are gifts from God. As life hands you challenges, welcome them as ways to become smarter and stronger. As you acquire material things, know that your most important possessions are honesty and integrity, and the desire to make a difference. Congratulations, graduates. May your new path take you where you want to go and also bring you pleasant surprises. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Page. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pleasure to introduce Mr. William G. Smith, former chair of the Board of Trustees of NCCU and now member of the Board of Governors, and the chair of our Board of Trustees, Attorney Cressy Thigpen, Jr.
Good morning. Chairman Thigpen, members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Ammons, Mr. Proctor, Ms. McIver, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and students of North Carolina Central University, and with a very special recognition for those members of the class of 2007 who will receive their degrees today, their family, friends, members of the community, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to bring greetings on behalf of Chairman Jim Phillips and the Board of Governors and President Erskine Bowles and the General Administration of the University of North Carolina. Graduates, please accept my heartiest congratulations as you celebrate a most significant accomplishment. Your degree represents hard work and dedication to a most worthy goal. You deserve to celebrate, but it is important to acknowledge the contributions of the faculty and staff of NCCU and to applaud the support of your parents and family. Again, to applaud the support of your parents and family. I am certain you agree on how vital their encouragement has been. Today, I am particularly pleased to be a part of the commencement. This event, as you all know, will be the last commencement that Dr. James Ammons will preside over as our Chancellor. Having served as the chairman of the NCCU Board of Trustees and on the Chancellor Search Committee at the time of Dr. Ammons' election, I have observed his strong leadership throughout these past 6 years with great pride. I wish to offer our thanks to your splendid service and best wishes to you, Judy, and the rest of your family as you return to Florida A&M. Now, returning to the moment. We applaud the class of 2007. We salute your accomplishments. We challenge you to be leaders of your community, the state, and the nation. Whatever you choose to do in life is worth doing well. We wish you Godspeed, fair winds, and following seas in all your endeavors as new NCCU graduates. Congratulations and thank you.
To Board of Governors Member William Smith, fellow members of the NCCU Board of Trustees, Chancellor Ammons, Provost Jones, faculty, staff, alumni, Attorney Tim Proctor, parents, friends, and members of the class of 2007, good morning. What a glorious morning. This is the best day in the life of the university when we reflect upon the accomplishments of dedicated students, the commitment of family and supporters who dropped them off a few years ago as anxious freshmen, and the emergence of these students as future business, medical, civic, and legal leaders in the world. Graduates, North Carolina Central University is proud of your tenacity and committed efforts in transforming this campus. You have faced the harsh light of tragedy, but you've soared over these controversies. You turned that light into a beacon of hope for your peers on campus and for those at other campuses. The faculty members have excelled during your time on campus, partly because your questions have urged them to rethink a concept or a problem. You have inspired the staff to work a little harder to find a more efficient manner to address your concerns. Everyone has worked to ensure your success today, and your presence in your caps and gowns lets us know that our collective work has not been in vain. Today is also a bittersweet moment in the life of the university because we end a chapter in the rich history written by Chancellor James H. Ammons. Dr. Ammons, the members of the Board of Trustees would like to take a moment and publicly acknowledge your leadership over the last 6 years. To quote the resolution that we passed last month in your honor, which states in part as follows: the entire NCCU family and Durham community pays tribute to the tremendous leadership you provided as the 9th Chancellor, leaving the university firmly established with innovative academic programs, providing an extraordinary experience for students and alumni, raising significant funds for scholarships and professional development opportunities, and establishing fiscal integrity for the university. Dr. Ammons and members of the class of 2007, we bid you a fond farewell and wish you every success in your venture. In the words of Robert Collier, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. We wish you every success as you soar on the wings of eagles into the bright light of success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith and Chair Thigpen. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the senior class, Ms. Tasha Andrews, and Ms. Other Jennifer Dixon of the Graduate Students Association for their greetings from their respective classes. Ms. Andrews.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the person who will decide where to go. Good morning. My name is Tasha A. Andrews, and as your senior class president, I am honored to bring you this greeting as we, the class of 2007, say farewell. The statement quoted by Dr. Seuss is a life-learned lesson modified to be understood by even the youngest mind. Oh, the places you'll go. This monumental milestone that you are embarking upon today has only set the stage for the performance of your life, because your current position does not indicate where you will go, but where you are within your journey. Oh, the places you'll go. And in the midst of your subsistence, never allow an individual to devalue this moment that you are experiencing right now. For many of us, this day symbolizes more than just the end of a curriculum track. It represents the hardships and struggles that you faced to get here. The battles that you had to fight because of constant turmoil, this day represents each and every friend you had to let go along the way. Every spectator that told you you couldn't make it, every loved one you lost that wanted to share this day with you, this day represents every day you spent worrying, every night you spent studying, every tear you shed, every joy you felt. This day represents your child. This day represents your husband, your wife, or just the sweet satisfaction to say, Mama, I made it. This day symbolizes your takeoff and oh, the places you'll go. Webster Dictionary defines the word depart as a verb, meaning to go on, to leave, to move away, or to transition. As the senior class, it is now our time to go on, to move, to leave, to transition. As we depart in truth and service, we must do so and remember to take all that North Carolina Central University has taught us on our endeavors to go out and change the world. Oh, the places you'll go. In 2003, we assembled and Chancellor James H. Ammons told us that there was no better time to be an Eagle. And I stand before you today a product of his prediction. We, the class of 2007, have watched this grand university blossom into what has been our home away from home. Not everyone can say that they remember NCCU when it was only on one side of Fayetteville Street. Not everyone can can say that they remember NCCU without the BBRI building, Eagle Landing, and the Science Complex. Not everyone can say that they remember NCCU before we were blessed with the luxury of KFC, A&W, and Pizza Hut. Not everyone can say that they have watched our football, softball, and volleyball teams all bring home CIAA championships. But class of 2007, we can. We have seen it all, and as we say goodbye to one of the best chancellors that North Carolina Central University has ever seen, we say to you, Chancellor Ammons, oh, the places you'll go. Sidney J. Harris once said the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. May you look back on this day and not see a reflection, but instead see how far you have gone, because if God brings you to it, he will bring you through it. Let not your desire to succeed end here, but may you foster a flame for learning that burns within you for years to come. There's a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercise. Graduation is not the end, but yet the beginning of a vigorous workout. Stay fit and oh, the places you will go. Please forgive me for not properly greeting you to this 109th commencement exercise, but to the class of 2007, I welcome you to a new life as an NCCU graduate, because oh, the places you'll go.
That's going to be a tough act to follow, but good morning to Chancellor Ammons, all other distinguished platform guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduate and professional students. Greetings on behalf of the entire graduate and professional student body. According to Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. North Carolina Central University has established itself as a pioneer in educating the individuals who contribute to shaping our world. Here at NCCU, excellence is not only the expectation, it's a part of the tradition. It is in this space that students realize the depth of their ability and the expansiveness of their potential. It has been both an honor and a privilege to have had the opportunity to study among the brightest students at one of the world's finest universities. Congratulations, class of 2007.
Thank you so much, Ms. Andrews and Ms. Dixon. And now I am happy to recognize our platform guests and guests who are seated in the audience. I will start my introductions with members of the North Carolina General Assembly, and although we aren't at the end of this session yet, we want to thank them in advance for all of the hard work that they do on behalf of the university and all of the people of North Carolina. We have with us today Representative Paul Luebke, Representative Larry Hall. You met Mr. William Smith, member of the Board of Governors. Members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us this morning, our Chair, Attorney Cressy Thigpen, our Vice Chair, Ms. Kay Thomas, Trustee Charles Barron, Trustee Eric Michaud, Trustee Ara Edwards Stewart, Trustee Robert C. Williams, who is finishing his tenure on the Board of Trustees. And Bob, we want to thank you for your service. And again, he served as chair of the board as well. We also have Mukhtar Raqib, SGA President and member of the board. our administrators and members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Beverly Washington Jones, our Vice Chancellor for Institutional Advancement, Mr. Katea Sim, Mr. Roland Gaines, our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, who is retiring at the end of this month, and we too want to thank him for his outstanding service to the university. Ms. Rosalind Fuse Hall, Executive Assistant to the Chancellor. Attorney Kay Webb, Special Assistant and General Counsel. And our deans, Dr. Caesar Jackson, Dean of the College of Science and Technology, Dr. Linda Norflett, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Elwood Robinson, Dean of the College, Dean of the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Dr. Bijoy Sahu, Dean of the School of Business. Now we got a contest going here. All right, my favorite dean, Dr. Cecilia Stepp Jones, Dean of the School of Education. Attorney Raymond Pierce, Dean of the School of Law. Dr. Irene Owens, Dean of the School of Library and Information Sciences. Dr. Percy Murray, Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Tun Nguyen, Dean of University College. Dr. Theodosius Chills, Director of the Shepherd Library. Dr. Freddie Parker, Chair of the Faculty Senate. Ms. Reby Coleman, Chair of the Employee Senate. Dr. Jerome Goodwin, University Registrar. Ms. Amber Banks, Ms. NCCU. And Ms. Tasha Andrews, President of the Senior Class of 2007, and a future keynote speaker for Commencement. Dr. Leanne Ye, Director of the Biomanufacturing Research Institute and Technology Enterprise. And we have with us Colonel Roth of the ROTC. Okay. Dr. Vincent Goldman, Faculty Marshal. And I heard you. Dr. Pauletta Bracey, also Faculty Marshal. And Dr. Lorna Harris, Department of Nursing. We also have with us Mr. Richard Smith, President of the National Alumni Association. Also with us in the audience today is Mrs. Karen Proctor, the wife of our speaker for the morning, Attorney Tim Proctor, and the First Lady of the University, my wife, Mrs. Judy Ammons. I also want to recognize all of the parents, spouses, and family of our graduates. Members of the clergy who are here with us today, we want to welcome you, as well as former members of the NCCU Board of Trustees, our retired faculty, staff, and administration, our current faculty, staff, and administration. And will the faculty please stand? We want to salute you for all of the work that you have done to get our graduates to where they are today. And the NCCU students who are here to witness the graduation of their colleagues, we want to welcome you this morning. And all of the NCCU alumni who are here with us, will you please stand this morning? NCCU alumni. Thank you. And all other friends and supporters of the university. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for this morning, Attorney Timothy Proctor, General Counsel for Diageo PLC, the world's leading beverage and wine company. As General Counsel, Attorney Proctor is responsible for a staff of 75 attorneys supporting Diageo's operations in over 200 countries around the world. He reports directly to the Chief Executive Officer and serves on Diageo's Executive Committee. With annual sales approaching $16.5 billion and with a market capitalization of more than $60 billion, the company is listed on both the New York Stock Exchange and the London Stock Exchange. Attorney Proctor spent his early years in Richmond, Virginia, and Greensboro, where his father headed Virginia Union University and North Carolina A&T State University, two of the nation's leading historically black colleges and universities. He studied economics at the University of Wisconsin before matriculating at an early age to the University of Chicago, where he completed a joint MBA-JD program. His entire career has been spent serving as a corporate attorney, including 12 years at Merck & Company, Inc., and 8 years at GlaxoSmithKline, now GlaxoSmithKline. He joined Glaxo's U.S. operating company as a general counsel before moving to London to serve as global head of human resources. While in London, he joined Diageo in his current position. He splits his time between offices in London and at the company's U.S. headquarters in Norwalk, Connecticut. He is a member of the bar in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. He is a member of the American Bar Association, the International Bar Association, the Association of Corporate Counsel, National Bar Association, and the Black Solicitors Network in London. He has previously served on boards of Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, the Association of Corporate Counsel, CARE USA, and the Duke University Law School Board of Visitors. He currently serves on the board of directors of the Wachovia Corporation. He and his wife, Karen, have 2 children, David and Catherine. Please join me in welcoming our speaker for this morning, Attorney Timothy Proctor.
All right, thank you for that. To Chancellor Ammons, Chairman Thigpen, trustees, faculty, staff, family and friends, and to the North Carolina Central University 207 graduates. What a great day. Before I go further, I want to extend a special tip of the hat to Dean Pierce and my fellow new colleagues, the 207 graduates of the law school. Congratulations to you. I was going to start with the question of why I was here this morning, and after hearing Tasha Williams speak, I feel all the more superfluous this morning. So it's a very serious question why I'm here. I know why you're here. You're here to collect that degree and get out of here. You've done what it takes to get in here, to negotiate all these requirements, to figure out how to pay for it, and to get out of here with that degree. And that's why you're hot. Don't let anybody else tell you why you're hot. That's why you're hot. But why am I here? Why am I here? They're not giving me a degree. I'm not here for a fee. I'm not interviewing for a job. I'm not running for office. So what am I doing here? Well, there are two things that I want to do while I'm here. The main reason I'm here is, believe it or not, to get inspiration from you. I can't tell you how exciting it is for me to be at this fabulous university at such an important time in its history. There is such a spirit of energy and progress and dynamism here. You are indeed fortunate to be here at this time. I also want to get energy from you. I can't tell you how important it is to me to look out at these graduates, to look at you, so full of promise and possibility and energy and ambition. And when I go back to my workaday world, I'm going to be energized knowing that you, with all your possibility, are coming along behind me. You're going to pick up where I've left off and push things farther than any one of us can imagine. So thank you for this inspiration. The other reason I'm here is because there are a couple of things, graduates, that I really do want to talk to you about. Just a couple of things. Now, before we get into that, I want you to take this moment while basking in all your pride, as you should, basking in this sense of achievement. I want you to first take a moment to consider your thank you list. Who is it you need to thank? Thank you, Mama, somebody's already said. I want you to think about that thank you list. You've got mamas and daddies, you've got friends and supporters out here, you've got classmates. And don't forget the people back at home. There were teachers and coaches that helped you along the way. There were people who saw to it. Maybe it was a Sunday school teacher, maybe it was a pastor. There were people who saw to it that you stayed on the path and helped you. Tasha's already talked about that other list, the list of people who got in the way and just got on your nerves. Let's not think about them today. Let's think about the thank you list. Maybe it was a grandmother who was on her knees deep in the night praying for you when you didn't even realize she was praying for you. And let's not forget her. So while you're sitting here in all that pride, let's remember that not one of us does it alone. Not one of us is by ourselves. And that thank you list is going to serve you well as you go forward. The other thing I want you to do is think about whose thank you list you are on. You are already heroes in your hometowns. You are already working with Sunday schools. You're already tutoring kids. You're already feeding the elderly. But I want you to think about who you're going to help along the way as you think about your thank you list. Now, I've got to think about my thank you list while I'm up here, too. I didn't get to accomplish anything in life without a lot of help. And there are a lot of people I need to thank. I couldn't possibly go through the list here. But I'd be in big trouble if I didn't first thank my marvelous wife of 30 years and those beautiful children she's produced for us who provide me sustenance every day. And there are a number of people associated with NCCU that are my heroes and people I need to thank for anything that's gone good in my life. I'd like to start with Trustee Eric Mashaw and his wife Della for their friendship over the years. Alec Rivera, the great photojournalist who was here for so many years, and his late wife, Faye. I'd like to thank Julius Chambers, one of my heroes, and his wife, Vivian, for all that he's done to encourage and support me over the course of my lifetime. So let's just remember that we've all got someone to thank. But I want to tell you one more person that I need to thank. And that's Hattie Ann Virginia Fisher Proctor. Who is Hattie Ann Virginia Fisher Proctor? My father's father's mother, my great-grandmother, who in her childhood had been a slave in Virginia. She was alive when I was a little boy, and I remember being paraded before her with all of her other great-grandchildren as she was contemplating the end of her life, and she wanted to see all of her great-grandchildren. So many of us think of this as history, many of us think of it as the past, but I, the general counsel of this big British company, as a child stood in the same room with one of my own ancestors who had been a slave in Virginia. Why is Hattie so special? Her owners, the Fisher family, kept her on after emancipation and then took her to a school that had been founded for these newly freed slaves, founded by Scottish missionaries, Presbyterian missionaries, to teach them to be school teachers. My great-grandmother, Hattie Ann Virginia Fisher Proctor, graduated from what was then called the Hampton Normal and Technical School, now Hampton University, in 1882, 2 years after Booker T. Washington graduated in 1880. Her diploma hangs on the wall in our home. She lived in the house with my father and his siblings, saw to it that they got an education, and made a very big difference in their lives. My story would be very different if it were not for Hattie Fisher. In the 70s, my father decided that he would make a gift of a replica of that diploma for all of Hattie Fisher's descendants who had finished college. He made 75 of these copies and found that he was short. He needed 125 of these copies to cover all the descendants of this slave woman who had finished college. And that was 30 years ago. If he were to do it today, that number would be 300 or 400, all descendants of this one slave woman, a graduate of Hampton in 1882. Maybe you have on your thank you list an ancestor like that who finished college. Maybe you are the first in your family to finish college. And if you are, I'm particularly proud of you. Understand that if you are the first to finish your college, it's the opportunity for you to be the Hattie Fisher in your family. You're going to be the person whose great-grandchildren look with honor and reverence on this 2007 NCCU diploma in the way that I honor Hattie Fisher's diploma. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is the value of this HBCU education that you have. This will hold you in good stead over the years. I'm not the beneficiary of an HBCU education, but I have drunk at the HBCU waters as a kid on the campus of Virginia Union and then North Carolina A&T. There I watched students like yourselves going through their paces. I listened to the Virginia Union choir. I used to attend all the football games and basketball games. We used to hate to see the Eagles coming at Virginia Union because we knew it was going to be tough. I used to play in the stacks in the library. I used to watch the Greek organizations doing their steps and pledging, carrying those bricks. And I later ended up pledging Kappa Alpha Psi myself. I don't know if there are any Kappas out there, but none. But as I listened to that choir sing those soaring anthems and those gospel tunes, I remember that one of the great soloists there was a guy named Walter Fauntleroy, who became the first representative of the District of Columbia to the U.S. Congress. I remember that the guy falling asleep in my father's philosophy class because he was working 3 jobs became Doug Wilder, the governor of Virginia. We then moved to North Carolina A&T, and we were there when the sit-ins were starting. HBCU students were leading the civil rights movement by refusing to move from that lunch counter at the Woolworth store. On the campus, Jesse Jackson was the president of the student body and quarterback of the football team, although I can't tell you how successful that A&T team was. The guy writing wills for my father and all the faculty at A&T turned out to be Henry Fry, a justice of the North Carolina Supreme Court. And I remember once a speaker came late one evening to stay at the house. He was to speak at A&T the next day, and that morning my older brother, Herb, and I were told to stand up straight and speak up as we were introduced to Martin Luther King Jr. And so this is the kind of environment in which I was nurtured. HBCU schools, oases of positiveness, when we were in those days surrounded by a desert of negativity with people telling us who we couldn't be and what we couldn't do. And you have the same tradition here at NCCU, the same heroes and stars and people who have battled over the years. So you're going to leave here with a sense of who you are. When you leave here, you will be exactly who you say you are and not who anyone else says you are. When you leave here, you're going to accomplish exactly what you say you will accomplish and not what anyone else says you will accomplish. The last thing I want to leave you with is this thought. You are, as was said already, at this school at the best possible time. There has never been a better time for you to be graduating from this school. Why is it I say that? I say it because there has never before been such open opportunity around the world. Here I stand before you, the general counsel of this big British company operating in 200 countries around the world, a kid in Richmond, Virginia, the descendant of Hattie Fisher. I have 75 lawyers reporting to me who are of nationalities all over the world. They are Chinese, they are Indian, they are African. We have lawyers in Ghana, in Cameroon, in Russia. You will join them in this wide open opportunity if you are prepared to persevere and take the lumps. Let me leave you with one last story. Oh, it's waiting. Let me make the story quick. Make the story quick. There was an NCCU alum, a very clever guy, who decided that he was going to take on the wise man in town. This is an old story, maybe you've heard it before. And he told his friends that he was going to go to this wise man with a bird behind his back, and he was going to see if he could fool him into answering a question wrong. He was going to ask the wise man if the bird behind his back was dead or alive. And if the wise man said the bird was dead, he was going to show him this living bird. And if the wise man said the bird was alive, he was going to crush the bird and show him this dead bird. So he went to this old man and he said, "Old man, is the bird behind me dead or alive?" And the old man looked at this NCCU graduate and said, "Young man, it's in your hands." At this point, graduates, your success is in your hands. Fly high, Eagles.
Thank you. Before they get present something to you. All right, let's thank Attorney Proctor for that inspirational address. And Attorney Proctor, if you would join me at the podium. I would like to present to you on behalf of the graduating class of 2007 and the NCCU family, the Chancellor's Award, presented to Attorney Timothy D. Proctor, General Counsel for Diageo, for serving as Speaker during the 2007 Spring Commencement, presented this 5th day of May, 2007. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They want to get a picture of the seat. Thank you. And now we will have the Negro National Anthem by our choir. Lift every voice and sing.
Sing a song, put a song in the presence from
Thank you so much, the University Choir. And now I have the privilege to recognize our outstanding faculty. First, I would like to recognize Dr. Sylvia Jacobs. Dr. Jacobs was awarded the Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching. She is a professor of African American history in the Department of History. Let's give her a round of applause. And now, will the recipients of the NCCU Faculty Awards for Teaching Excellence please come forward? I would like to present you with a check for $2,500 and a plaque. Ms. Wadia Baye, visiting lecturer and area coordinator of the Textiles and Apparel Program in the Department of Human Sciences. Okay, Dr. Jerry Gershenhorn, Associate Professor of History. Dr. Gail Hollowell, Assistant Professor, Department of Biology. Dr. Carlos Morel, Assistant Professor, Department of Modern Foreign Languages. Congratulations. Thank you. Keep up the good work. All right. And now I am honored to present a Student Leadership Award today to Mr. William M.J. Taylor, better known as Mr. NCCU. Will you please come forward? While Will is coming up, I'm going to read his plaque. North Carolina Central University Student Leadership Award, presented to William Taylor, Mr. North Carolina Central University, 2006-2007. Will, congratulations. Good luck to you. All right. And now, please join me in saluting all of our honorees. Now, all students who are graduating with honors will now be recognized by Dr. Beverly Washington Jones. Will you please come forward?
Good morning. Let me first take this opportunity for all of us to recognize the outstanding achievement and the leadership of our Chancellor, James H. Ammons. And if you would join me in an applause to Chancellor Ammons for his outstanding job as Chancellor of our university. Chancellor, please stand. Thank you. Will all students graduating with honors please stand? North Carolina Central University is proud to congratulate all of its graduates and to offer gratitude to all who have made this day a momentous occasion for them. We pause now to especially recognize those students who have excelled academically, placing them in a special classification of honor students. To you, honor students, we say thank you for your high academic achievement. We celebrate that achievement as yet another means to inspire those who follow you to fulfill the essential purpose of higher education. From its beginning as the National Religious Training School in Chautauqua, this institution has grown tremendously, but is held to its primary mission of academic excellence and education for service. It is your good fortune to be here today as beneficiaries of a legacy of vision, sacrifice, and achievement. Again, congratulations on your outstanding academic performance, and may you continue to soar high with the eagles. Who can predict what heights you can and will soar? You may be seated.
Congratulations. And now the honorary degree will be conferred. Dr. Beverly Washington Jones, our provost, please come forward. Okay.
Chancellor Ammons, the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Central University hereby authorizes you to confer the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Ms. Beverly McIver. Ms. Beverly McIver.
Ms. Beverly McIver, you are the self-made daughter of a Greensboro domestic worker who has become one of the most accomplished artists in North Carolina Central University history. You, with no exaggeration, to say that few contemporary African-Americans fine artists stand higher than you in terms of artistic accomplishment and commitment to producing art that consistently examines racial, gender, social, and occupational identity. Born in Greensboro in 1962 and raised in the Morningside Projects, you are widely accomplished as a significant presence in contemporary American art in general, and for having chartered a direction as an African-American woman artist in particular. You earn a bachelor's degree in art from North Carolina Central University and a Master of Fine Arts degree in painting from Pennsylvania State University. Since then, you have exhibited in many galleries and museums throughout the United States, and your exhibition, Raising Renee and Other Things, were recently presented at North Carolina Central University Museum of Art and was the first comprehensive retrospective exhibition of a graduate of NCCU in the campus gallery. You have taught at North Carolina Central University, North Carolina State University, and Duke University before your appointment as Associate Professor of Art at Arizona State University in 1996. At each institution, you broadened the awareness and appreciation for the visual arts and found great satisfaction in sharing your skills and knowledge of painting. You have lectured at the Baltimore Museum of Art, the Harvard Club, the Radcliffe Institute of Advanced Studies, the Witherspoon Museum of Art, the Addison Art Gallery, among other museums, and have held residencies at many of the nation's leading art communities, the Penland School of Crafts, where you also serve as a member of the board of directors. As an educator and painter for more than 2 decades, you recognize that art that teaches us who we are and what we can be. Beverly McIver, in recognition of your commitment to art education, teaching, and painting, and through your art, your singular ability to cause us to examine ourselves and to reach out to others, North Carolina Central University is proud to confer upon you the Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa, presented by North Carolina Central University on the 5th day of May in the year of 2007, signed by James H. Ammons, Chancellor of North Carolina Central University, and Attorney Cressy H. Thigpen, Jr., Chair of the Board of Trustees.
Ms. McIver, by the authority vested in me by the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and the North Carolina Central University Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.
Boy, that is beautiful. It's pretty special. Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, who's going to do the thing? I was about to hold that for you. Okay, let's get a group shot. Get him to check. Congratulations. Now, she wants to come home.
Congratulations to Dr. McIver, who one day may join us in the Department of Art as a member of our faculty as she comes back home. And now we will have a selection from the University Band under the direction of Mr. Joram E. Reed, and I am telling you, Awesome. Awesome. That was beautiful. Give the band another round of applause. And now, our graduate and professional degrees will be conferred. Will our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jones, please come forward.
Chancellor Ammons, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by the several graduate and professional schools of North Carolina Central University and have been certified by the registrar and recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees to be awarded the appropriate graduate degrees. With the summa cum laude candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Masters of Public Administration, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of School Administration, Master of Information Science, Master of Library Science, and Juris Doctorate, please stand and remain standing. Will the magna cum laude candidates in those same degree programs stand and remain standing? Will the cum laude candidates in those same degree programs stand and remain standing? Would all other candidates for the same degree programs please stand and remain standing? Chancellor Ammons, it is with pleasure that I present to you these candidates who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation in their respective academic programs. They have been certified by the registrar, approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and are now commended to you for conferral of the graduate degrees Master of Arts, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Master in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of School Administration, Master of Information Science, Master of Library Science, and Juris Doctorate.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and the NCCU Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have qualified with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Now you may be seated.
Dr. Percy Murray, Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Bajor Sahu, Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Cecilia Stepp Jones, Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Irene Owens, Dean of the School of Library and Information Sciences, and Attorney Raymond Pierce, Dean of the School of Law, will announce the candidates for graduate and professional degrees in their respective college or school. These candidates will be hooded by Dr. Bernice Johnson and Dr. Carlton Wilson.
Will the candidates for Master of Arts, Master of Public Administration, and Master of Science in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences please move to the platform?
I'm gonna be over. Oh, yeah, where you want me? I don't know, where you want me? I'm handshaking. Okay. Where do you, generally I think you stand
Rhonda
on first.
Lambert.
I'll meet you right here.
Belinda Morrison. Dominique Redman. Kimberly Burnett Hoke. Alma Spencer. Kendra Williams. Rhonda Wright. Nadia McClellan. Grover Battle Jr. Kimberly Wombo. Patrick Johnson. Darrell Sanders. Kendrick Scott. Hello. Latasha Saunders. Keisha Crawford. Teresa Tate. Brenda Harris. Tamika Piggy. Tanika Sneed. Danielle Green. Valerie Henderson. Faith Leach. Melanie Lewis. Otha Dixon. Michael Jones. Brandon Winford. Aaron Ward. Janice Hudson. Burns Ray. Roderick Johnson. Gregory Nunn. Kamisha Boone. Carrie Leggett. Tamika Powell. Thomas Marshall. John Sacy. Shonda Perry. Vicki Arrington. Tamisha King. Nikki McDougall. Danita Smith. Tasha Hughes. Timothy Tibbs.
Congratulations, and please be seated. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in the College of Liberal Arts please move to the platform? And then we got all of them already. They're coming.
Yeah, we got everybody.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration please move to the platform?
Renim J. Abu Chakra. Radin P. Copeland. Jeffrey L. Blackwell. Nathan C. Nichols. Derek Gray. Barbara A. Quinn. Daniel Messenger. Rhonda Wilson. Belenora McCollum.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, and Master of School Administration in the School of Education please move to the platform? The names will be called by Dr. Diane Scott, the Associate Dean for Graduate Programs.
Brandy Gray. Shireen Vernon. Baron Jones. Kia Weaver. Oluwamikima Amala. Katie Anglin Etheridge. Monica Newkirk. Jennifer Lombard. Catherine Foster. Michelle Young. Damon Cromwell. Jennifer Oakley. Shalitha Faribobumbis. Elizabeth McCoy Faulkner. Sharonda Patrick. Marcella Nanny. Eleanor Coates. Megan Batt. Keisha Grimmett. Yulia Harvard. Tracy Robinson. Allison Mahachek. Brian Schreiner. Elaine Reed. Johnny A. Riddick Jr. Idell Pierce. Lori Ann Platko. Willie Mae Horn. Kenya Bia Murphy. Ashley Johnson. Winter Bingham. Angela Vucindek. Eve Batten. Michelle Hunt. Kristen Tate. Charlotte Wilson. Christina Bailey. Shanika Moore. Florine Moore. Henrietta Banks Scott. Keisha Rogers. Kendra King. Joy Bingham. Sybil Shelley. Angela Wallace. Christina Honeycutt. Natrice Brown. Montoya Franklin. Leo Woods. Roberta Woodall. Crystal Fedor. Vonda Kai Martin. Alexander Herring.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the Master of Information Science and Master of Library Science please move to the podium? Graduates' names will be called by Dr. Robert Bergen, Associate Dean.
Centra Lee. Christy Cooper Jones. Shanae Lee. Theodora Ashe. Peter Mason. Sherelle Williams. Sateria Watson. Robert James Jr. Jeffrey Geist. Brenda Wallace Neely. Joseph Frazier. Sakia Francis. Candace Neely. Latria Dolberry. David Walruri. Jonika Smith. Jamia Mills. Shantika Whitley. Ayodeji Fajobi. Jeffrey Blackwell. Charles Wade. Gerard Edwards. Diana Poitras. Jennifer Stringer. Kimberlyn Lopez. Linda Schmidt. Stephanie Fennell. Cheryl Wright. Samantha Holkow. Corey Tyler.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Now, will the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctorate please move to the platform? The candidates will be identified by Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor David Green.
Winnie Burgess. Alicia Smith. Jennifer Albon. Germa Saluta. Alicia Balshakova. Christy Bynum. Angela Clark. Antonio Vail. Trish Hardy. Leah Thompson. Nicole Hunter. Sarita Anderson. Rochelle Bellamy. Antrice Ziegler. Jafana Harris. Vaughn Locklear. Carl Klink. Richard Bevins. Peter Komerchek. Lori Wallach. Heather Shirley. William Eubanks. Nicholas Carr. Holly Young. Julene Balshore. Danae Johnson. James Little. Teresa Swanhurst. William Vandervook. Jonathan Watson. Guy Larange. John Carbone. George Bartel. Gregory Warren. Curtis Thompson. Carlene Sullivan. Ross Travis. Stephen Herrera. Lauren Brennan. Elizabeth Maynard. Susan Finch. Michael Jackson. Lavria Stevens. Rosalind Hurd. Derek Hunter. Tanisha Johnson. Ali Wahid. Ehsan Akavi. Sam Nazari. Morgan Hanna. Donna Frenrose. Joshua Quitley. Maria Link. Matthew Stofield. Brooklyn Bunch Atkins.
Sir?
Andrea Leslie. Amanda Weeks. Kristen Thompson. LaDonna Webster. David Baker. Sinque Axum. Tiffany Elliott. George McGregor. Edward Meeks. Harold Eustache. Mikan Ragland. Brenton Boyce. Eugene Brown. Katie Ronnie Lawson, Michael Silva, Benjamin Harris, Aaron Roselle, Bobby Mosley, Will Smith, Melvin Todd, Chad Perry, Jason Rassler, Carol Hightower, Joshua New, Matthew Phillips, Gregory Stevens, Tristan Borden, Shanice Jones, Omiwomi Williams, Victoria Maxwell, Jessica Flood, Renata Herron, Keista Pass, Rita Henry, Cindy Benbry, Washana Rogers, Ashley Ascott, Tahira Jordan, LaJulia Hill, Yolanda Carter, Mia Bass, Rhonda Wilson, Bellanora McCullen, Cheryl Pugh, Trinice Johnson, Roland Drew, Maria Singleton, Jasmine Corbett Warren, Candace Bullock, Angela Ransom, Renita Keys, Janelle Hedden, Thomas J. Carmen III, Kristen Bell, Shamir Chisholm, Charla Gorman, and last but never least, Dawn Blackgrove.
Congratulations, candidates. You may now be seated.
The ROTC. That's okay. Okay. Congratulations to all of our graduate and professional school graduates. We will now conduct the ROTC commissioning ceremony. Cadet Brandon Sanders, United States Air Force, please come forward. And Lieutenant Colonel John D. Roth will be conducting the ceremony.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
During his tenure in Air Force ROTC, Cadet Sanders distinguished himself as an outstanding student, selfless community servant, and tremendous officer candidate. He was lauded on many occasions by his peers, commanders both here and nationwide within Air Force ROTC. His leadership, energy, and warrior spirit earned him the title of Superior Performer during field training. His ROTC career culminated as he earned the position of Deputy Commander of all the Duke and NCCU cadets during his final semester. After becoming a second lieutenant today, he will be assigned as a personnel officer at Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico. At this time, we will conduct the oath of office, officially making Cadet Sanders an officer in the United States Air Force. Come forward. Speak loudly and clearly. Face me. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Brandon Sanders.
Having been appointed as second lieutenant in the United States Air Force.
Having been appointed as second lieutenant in the United States Air Force.
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully.
That I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of the office.
Of the office.
Which I am about to enter.
Of which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Lieutenant Sanders.
Lieutenant, congratulations and good luck to you. And you're making us proud.
One more step here.
All right.
It's official now. Cadet Sanders. Cadet Sanders.
Baccalaureate degrees will now be conferred. Will our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Beverly Washington Jones, please come forward.
Chancellor Ammons, it is my pleasure to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by the College and Schools of North Carolina Central University and have been recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees and certified by the registrar to be awarded the appropriate graduate bachelor degrees, with the summa cum laude candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts degree in elementary education and middle grades education. Please stand and remain standing. With the magna cum laude candidates in those same disciplines, please stand and remain standing. Will the cum laude candidates in those same disciplines stand and remain standing? Will all other candidates for the same degrees please stand and remain standing? Yes, sir. Chancellor Ammons, it is with pleasure that I present to you these candidates who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation in their respective undergraduate and academic programs.
Upon the recommendation of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and the NCCU Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified
with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Dr. Elwood Robinson, Interim Dean, College of Behavior and Social Science. Dr. Linda K. Norfleet, Interim Dean, College of Liberal Arts. Dr. Caesar Jackson, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Lorna H. Harris, Department of Nursing. Dr. Bajor Sahu, Dean of School of Business. Dr. Cecilia Stepp-Jones, Dean of the School of Education, will announce the candidates for undergraduate degrees in their respective college or school. The associate deans or designated persons will call the names of candidates for baccalaureate degrees.
Thank you so much, Provost. Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, and Bachelor of Social Work in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences please move to the podium, where your names will be called by Interim Associate Dean, Dr. Laverne Reed.
Brant Day. Erica Puckett. Erica Sharon. Is it on? Carlton Perry. Kay James. Evangelista Barbie. Renita Watlinton. Veronica Smith Brown. Terrace Richardson. Jacqueline Hargrove. Constance Payne. Anita Graves. Deanne Little. Aisha Murray. Cassandra DeGraffin Reed. Ikaela Harris Brown. Kylie Lee. Sharice Farah. Shanita Jacobs. Christina Littles. Anissa Cadet. Ronita Pearsall. Nakila Walker. Jennifer Brown. Dewan Lee. Kimberly Scott. Stephanie White. Naima Sadiq. Kimberly Jones. Amora Cameron. Aquanette Lewis. Diana Graham. Kimberly Chavis. Cheryl Brown. Alicia Monroe. Ashley Williams. Jacinta Taylor. Paulette Yancey. Sky Haggard. Angela Biney. Candace Benson. Brandy Sims. Sharice Nelson McIntosh. Anitra Harris. Deanna Posey. Tamika Thomas. Janelle Ligon, Gary Johnson, Elizabeth Sims, Robert Duncan, Tyler Henderson, Gite Aragba, John Ria DeBerry, Melissa Heredia, LaShonda Sims, Dolores Holmes, Persephone Finney, Audrey Beard, Tasha Andrews, Norman Epps, Anthony Donaldson, Adebela Olafatuni, Hawa Sar, Angela Neal, Quanda Edwards, Stephanie Kinney, Tabitha Hodge, Samantha Feister, Fantasha Cox, Roderick Smith, Danielle Little, Andre Perry II, Shameka Keynes, Tiffany Singleton, Asia Cunningham, and Buchi Nwoko, Miriam Burns, Melissa Hamilton, Bianca Curry, Jakia Wells, Morgan Lewis, LaPortia O'Neill, Kara Fletcher, Jamie Brown, Xavier Pointer, Cherie Covington, Malish Seabrooks, Eloise Adair, Donnie Harris, Lisa Robinson, Noan Gimbel, Jerome Perry, Rama Jones, Derek Crawford, Ebony Lee, Isela Avaroa, Carmen Hunter, Nicole Batts, Shauna McGill, Nakia Miller, Jason Lane, Mary Ross, Shakita Allison, Katara Sims, Demetra Pipkin, Danny Martin, Sierra Jordan, Brandon Sanders, Erica Thomas, April Stewart, Dwayne Madison, Rashida Bay, Santrice Carlos, Lauren Mallory, Rashid Sullivan, Tamia Sherrill, Monica Johnson, Takeda Epps, Jada Smith, Obietta Ruffin, Michelle Lyons, Danielle Thomas, Crystal Scott, Natea Lewis, Tracy Rogers, Shanitra Howard, Crystal Warren, Tarika Taylor, Colise McCaskill, Nicholas Maddox, Dolores Ortez, Tavares Gaither, Ashley Tate, Kimberly Graham, Sade Beckton, Yolanda Rose Wright, Ikea Kearney, Shamanika Barnes, Jennifer Mason, Lawana Justice, Jamil Thomas, Shauna Biles, Susan Gregory, Jennifer Crawford, Shawanda Hill, Selena Wilson, Kenya Driver, Felicia Jackson, Shavana Thomas, Vicky Hussey, Amina Sanders, Tina Wilbanks, Chandler Basin, Lauren Rhodes, Shaquita Canty, Victoria Hussey, Michael Harris, William Lewis, Joseph Pittman, Antoine Harris, Lamika Cooper, Brandon Riley, Tashika Tickman, Tanisha Hussey, Siegfried Hurst, Christopher Holden, Lucy Samazi, Ebony Barbie, Shayla Mills, Tamika Hagans, Shekinah Crisp, Paula Cotton, Gwendolyn Best, Veronica Fleming, Atia Bay, Ashley Eatman, Lakeisha Shepard, Bryant Autry, Erica Lynn, Joshayla Thomas, Ebony Yates, Antoinette Valines, Patricia Bernard, Donna Clement, Latasha Williams, Sheila Williams, Nathan Royster, Helen Ayua, Marcus Simmons, Chantel Hernandez, Shannon Gamble, Brandy Bailey, Catrice Ballard, Tiffany Mitchell, Jennifer Stevens, Aaron McNeil, Mario Skurlock, Latoya Whitaker, Marcia Johnson, Angelina Tomer, Anisha Chapman, Crystal Parker, Alicia Andrews, Davida Evans, Crystal Willett, Sharon Robinson, Doris Farrow, Shatisha Davis, Shanita Smith, Teresa Autry,
Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Music degrees in the College of Liberal Arts please move toward the platform? Minnie Fort and Associate Dean Dr. Mary Matthew will call the names.
Cara M. Valenti. Adia J. Ledbetter. Mavis K. Poole. Lakila C. Atkinson. Maurice W. Atkinson II. Kwan J.
Don't
Allen.
black! Don't black! Don't black! I said my friend! My friend! My friend!
Audra Noonkircher. Krista M. Lewandowski. Skip S. DeLion. Roosevelt Austin Jr. Megan A. Clark. Raheem Harris. Jason M. Jowers. Lisa A. Mills Hardaway. Elise L. McNair. Veronique McCrae. Douglas B. Bynum. Jermise D. Bailey. Marin L. Hill. Jaquisha W. Frazier. Crystal C. Mangum. Felicia McMichael. Charles Sands Jr. Narissa B. Smitherman. Twanika L. Peacock. Jamie D. Leonard. Ebony S. McQueen. Tatiana Y. Anderson. Shelby L. Gilliard. Takia
N. Norman. Charlene T. Jones. Stephen R. Moore. Jessica D. Parker. Keshana D. Turner. Tamal Gorham. Julia E. Campbell. C. Michael Riles. James L. Knight, Jr. Melanie Uwa. Monique N. Gillis. Angela S. Prince. Wait a minute. Nataskia L. Adams. Sonoria A. Sutton. Kristen M. Hunter. Wait a minute. Andrea N. Davis. Tanya P. Lipscomb. Ryan E. Smith. India N. Reeves. Nakila D. Barbie. Doran A. Banks. Aqua P. Drake. Danielle C. Scott. Jeffrey A. Easterling, Jr. Brian O'Neill Johnson. Michael P. Cook. Jason J. Dorsett. Justin D. Weeks. David Farmer. Valdez Williams. Ronnie Camille. Rosa C. Brown. Erica Jones. Danae U. Enriaca. Tamika Nicole Stevenson.
A.K.A. Mahogany Brown.
That's my sister. Jamie Lewis. Adrian Gilbert. Shanika O. Jones. Dorothy M. Debnam. Charles Reginald Williamson, Jr. Rover Jeanette L. DeBerry. Clifton Adrian Wallace II.
May I please?
Richard Leon Hodges.
Goodbye!
Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Science and Technology please move to the platform?
Janet A. Williams, Jason R. Roop, Natalia V. Quinn, Kwasi Perry, Patrick T. Adams, Michael J. Mulligan, Matthew S. Yarrot, Roberto Enrique Diaz, Udoka M. Yuzoka, Olajuwon Abijo, Derek T. Pantil, Quinate Ibeto, Tiffany M. Torrentine, Melissa M. Smar, Leke Karihuki, Toral Amin, Quan Torting, Shonita C. O'Neill, Zeltina D. O'Neill, Candace M. Wilson, Lauren A. Lawrence, Anthony R. White, Easter R. Brown, Charlotte M. McCoy,
Say it loud, say it loud.
Brian B. Burns, Ashley D. Whitfield, Colin J. Ware, Alicia F. Austin, Tika J. Harris, Shanice M. Cross, Kwashita K. Jones, Dorian J. Turner, Christopher W. Austin, Javon Wyatt, Joshua Huey, Kiara M. Gross, Katrina L. Griffin, Faith N. Allen, Adrian J. Powell, Antoniqua J. Johnson, Vincent J. Hunt, Hill.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's it. David Hill. Yeah, David Hill.
David Hargrove Hill II.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Bachelors of Science in Nursing please move to the podium? Names will be announced by Dr. Barbaretta McGill.
Karen L. Luce. Sonia R. White. Shadima O. Aziana. Yolanda Wright Haithcock. Dennis A. LaVille. Aberi I. Osuorji. Anita Matthews. Simonette Atiabi. Tamara M. Green. Maria C. DuPont. Sharon M. Davis. Lorene M. Dunstan. Tanisha C. Lee. Rose J. Murray. Teresa A. McKinney. Antoinette L. N. Leathers. Shalette L. Woods. Sarah J. Irvin. Nikki L. Canada. Joyce A. Ibrahim. Beverly Mills. Stella I. Chapman. Ipioma E. Nunani. Rita B. Kenna. Shadinma O. Ifegwu. Vivian C. Agu. Brooke L. Burgeon. Faustina M. Cathy. Harriet Pimpong. Chantel B. Farrar. Robin Spate. Stanley C. Ashanu. Summer S. Brown. Ristina L. Ingram. Natasha C. Cooper. Katoya Y. Mudd. Kenyetta A. Eason.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Provost Jones, Chancellor Ammons, I present to you a program now that is fully accredited by AACSB. The School of Business is accredited by AACSB, and only yesterday we found out that the Hospitality and Tourism program is now fully accredited by the Association for Collegiate Business Schools and Programs. Our graduates of the Hospitality and Tourism program thus now are graduating from a nationally accredited program. Congratulations to staff, students. Will all the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor's of Business Administration and Bachelor's of Science in the School of Business please move to the platform? The names will be read by Dr. Youngil Cho, Associate Dean for Academics.
Kenya State, Khalifa Sise, Ronald Smith, Christina Williamson, Cheryl Alston, Osman Gay, Robin Lee, Yusuf Bray, Vanessa Knight, Kia Riddick, Quentin Parker, Austin Pulbian, Tina Young, Trey Brooker, Jasmine Jones, Susan Cox, Linda Boyd, Andre Tiller, Delmaba Smith, Ingrid Hester, Andrew Atkinson, Dominic Tate, Emmanuel Zibidi, Luis Fuentes, Timothy Peoples, Christy Carter, Cedric Tyson, Deborah Talley, Stasha Brown, Jessica Brooker, Nicolette George, Kelda Davis, Andre Bowman, Corinthian Morgan, Trevor Bunch, Nikita Smith, Adrian Hackney, Jamel Donaldson, James Marsh, Stakisha St. Clair, Charles Royster, Marion Blunt, Gary Cobb, Travis Hennant, Rochelle Townsend, Jerome Murphy, Cabin Person.
Real slow, real slow, real slow.
You go stand there. Stanley Jackson. William Taylor. Christine Hunter. Bruce Corbett. Nakisha Dixon. Kelly Day. James Ray. Porcelain Perkins. Micah Joyner. Grizel Crespo. Ernest Johnson. Alicia Williams. Herman Rios. Stephanie Morton. Travis Clark. Sean Bell. Gray Drumright. Clarence Carter. Seamus Garris. Matthew Elamin. Brandon Wesley. Stephen McCall. Candice Morrison. Stephanie Carter. Jamila McNair. Brandon Leach. Willie Morgan III. Maurice Copeland. Anthony Edwards. Randall Thompson. Kevin Jordan. Taisha Elby. Beto Thomas. Reginald Solomons Jr. Cynthia McPhail. Keela Pate. Nobita Epps. Melody Clark. Ronita Harris. John Craig. Lazarus Banks.
Graduates, please be seated.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in elementary education and middle grades education please move to the platform? The names will be called by Dr. Sharon Spencer, the Assistant Dean and Director of Teacher Ed.
Christine M. Burns. Natalie C. Whitney. Shamika L. Williams. Brenda Y. Reed. Tatiana R. Queen. Tremaine Y. Jones. Rodriguez V. Briscoe. Alicia G. Ruffin. Kimberly N. Green. Tamika D. Satchel. Tonette B. McLeod. Michelle Potter.
Okay, calm down. We've done good so far. I need that. I love y'all. I don't think those are the pupils right there. Thank you. Congratulations. You all may be seated, to include you all out in the middle of the field. Will all first-degree graduates please stand? All first-degree graduates, please stand. Would all graduates who have received their first academic degree at this exercise symbolize this recognition by turning your tassel from the right to the left? You may be seated. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates, and now we will have Mr. Richard Smith, President of the National Alumni Association, to come forward and conduct the induction ceremony for the spring 2007 graduates.
Chancellor Ammons, ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the National Alumni Association, the North Carolina Central University National Alumni Association, Inc., I proudly invite you to membership in the association with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. The Pledge of Allegiance for your induction into the National Alumni Association is found on next to the last page of your program. Please stand and read the pledge with me. I also ask that all alumni present please stand and repeat the pledge with us also. I hereby solemnly pledge unbroken allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student at North Carolina Central University. I pledge active membership in the Alumni Association wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall ever do my best to uphold the ideals and tradition of my alma mater. I pledge as a citizen to exemplify the high ideals thus implied, seeking truth always, rendering positive service to community, state, and nation, and so to live as to ever bring honor and respect to my alma mater. Please be seated. And I would like to acknowledge that the Alumni Association, in coordination with the Office of Alumni Relations, have given you a small token of appreciation in the bag that you possess. So I want to say thank you for the Office of Alumni Affairs for working that. And please take this information with you and make it part of your checklist to check in with us wherever you go. Stay in touch, and may you be successful in all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. To the class of 2007, we are all so very proud of you. Make the most of this graduation, this diploma. I implore each of you to go out and change the world. To the parents, families, and supporters of the graduating class, I must say to you that you've made the best investment that there is for your child or loved ones, a college education. Each of you in the graduating class has been given the tools to achieve an existence that neither my generation nor any that preceded it could have even remotely imagined as we began our life's work. Never forget that the class of 2007 has the ability to shape history. Your success in life and the success of our country is going to depend on the integrity and strength of character that you and your classmates will continue to develop and demonstrate in the years ahead. Perhaps the greatest lesson that you have learned at North Carolina Central University is the importance of truth and service. The search for truth is always a noble path. And there is no higher calling than to give of yourself to your fellow man. As you leave here with your wings and your degree, remember that you are the graduate of an institution that was designated as the first public liberal arts university for African Americans. The attitude that you take with you concerning your alma mater will determine to a large extent the quality of life that you will share within and outside of your profession. So we want you as a student to continue to learn and continue to increasingly develop a deep-seated love for this institution. For indeed, you can never escape its impact upon your life. Wherever you go, and to whatever heights you may rise, the mark of NCCU will always be indelibly imprinted upon you. So always remember that you did not arrive at this high water mark in your life alone. And no man is an island unto himself. Rather, you are where you are today because of the love and sacrifice of your parents, guardians, and spouses who gave you the moral and financial support necessary to complete your degrees. You are where you are because of a competent and dedicated faculty who guided you through the classroom and laboratory activities and brought you to this point in your life. You are also indebted to an aggressive and effective administration at NCCU, which consistently fought for the fiscal and physical resources to create a high-quality environment. Yes, NCCU is your academic family. And again, I encourage each of you to express your love for your academic family. And you do so by uplifting its image as you deliver excellent service in your workplace, or as you speak about the university in both public and private places. You do so by encouraging others to attend NCCU and follow the path that brought you to this point. You do so by joining the Alumni Association, by paying your dues and making a periodic contribution to the university. And you also do so by sending some of your first check home to your parents. to show them your appreciation. And you do so by merely being a proud eagle whose demeanor will always say that I'm so glad that I'm from North Carolina Central University. So to the class of 2007, as I sign off along with you, I offer you my congratulations and the best wishes for success in your chosen careers. And as you go out in your careers across this country and across the nation, let everybody know that an eagle is no common, ordinary barnyard fowl. Congratulations.
Let us bow our heads for invocation. Gracious and all-wise God, everlasting Father, we thank you for what our eyes have seen and our ears have heard. We ask you now that your grace will continue to abound us, your love will continue to surround us, and we will continue to do what you have called us to do. May we go forth from this place with strength and determination to serve this present age, our calling to fulfill. It is in your precious name we pray. Amen.
Chancellor Hammonds, with your permission, I declare our 109th commencement exercises closed.